Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, my last video for the night, I'm here to talk about the Golden State Warriors beating the New York Knicks. 126-113 reaction. A very good win here for the Warriors. I know the Knicks were without Jalen Brunson, but honestly, I don't give a shit. Warriors have struggled to beat teams with injured players most of this season. They did against the Blazers, and now the Knicks. But the Knicks actually, they're off to a hot start. The Warriors could not defend. I believe it was 31-14 at one point in the first quarter. The Warriors ended the quarter on like a 16-4 run, if I'm not mistaken. They took control in the second quarter. Still back and forth in the second quarter, but the Warriors ultimately got a 3-point lead at halftime. And then they come out in the third quarter really hot. Outscored the Knicks 37-28. Knicks tried a few times to get back in the fourth quarter, but just not enough. But not having Jalen Brunson really hurt, and they couldn't. The Warriors' offense was really good tonight after a bit of a slow start. Steph Curry had a bad first half, shooting-wise from three, but he got going in the second half, so he played really good. And the Warriors are 4 games over 500 for the first time this season. They've won 10 of their last 15 games, so the Warriors have been playing a lot better lately. Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, their 1-2 duo, have been playing really well. Tonight was probably my favorite Jimmy Butler game of the season. Super aggressive, 32 points. I think he had 8 rebounds. Warriors, they could turn a corner, man. I hope so. Because I just want to see Steph compete for one more championship. I just want to make the finals have a chance. If they can make a trade for Michael Porter Jr., man, they're going to have 3 scorers and the Warriors can win. Sucks Geese Santos sprained his ankle tonight. Finally getting a chance in rotation and he sprains his ankle. Hopefully it's nothing like that keeps him out long term. Hopefully it's just like a short term injury. It doesn't keep him out for long. But that was the only negative tonight. Other than that, and that slow start, the Warriors played really good offensively tonight. But yeah, Jimmy Butler though, this was his best offensive performance of the season, and also my favorite. Tonight he had 32 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 14 of 22, took 22 shots tonight, had 7 offensive boards. All he did was take the shots he's supposed to take whenever he creates instead of passing it out. That's what I want him to do all the time. I think today was his best game as a Warrior since he dropped 38 against Memphis in the play-in. Aggressive all around. He was in his spots, took advantage. The midi was there too. If he can keep doing this, then Warriors can really still be dangerous. Him and Curry, and if they can make a trade for MPJ, they can be really dangerous having 3 super good scorers on the floor. But there is some bad news after the game. Steph Curry was in some pain and limping in the tunnels post-game. He played through it but told Anthony Slater it was a quad contusion. God. Ain't no way. As soon as they're going to get on a run, too. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But yeah, that popped up after, just really popped up after the game. I literally just seen that. I'm not bored. Yeah, I just like the balanced scoring tonight. Butler had 32, Curry ended up with 27. I think he had like 18 or 20 of that in the second half. Potts had a really good night. 8 for 9. Moody had 21. I think he had like 7 threes. Horford had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He had a steal and 2 blocks. Pretty good game on the defensive end from Al Horford. The Warriors, they will not have a duo as good as Steph and Jimmy for a while. You have to go all in my opinion. You have to go all in. You're not going to have a duo as good as this for a while. So you have to go all in right now while you can. Pods tonight, hey, I'll give him his credit. He had 19 points. He made some crazy shots in the first half in the freaking corner. He's been playing pretty good off the bench. It means near trade deadline time, so I don't want to get full because I'm pretty sure he did this shit last year too. But I'll give him his credit. He played really good again. He's been playing really good lately. He's probably had a few bad games mixed in there, but he's been playing a lot better lately. So give him some credit. Horford's been super good since coming back from injury. And Steph, though, 27 points. He hit 4 threes, went 10 for 17, and 7 assists. He shot the lights out in the second half. That side step back to the right looks easy, but it ain't. He makes it look easy, but that ain't easy. That fourth quarter, though, to start, turned into like a freaking WWE match. Draymond trips over Cat and gets a flagrant, and then Pods gets hit with an elbow by Cat, and he freaking flies over everybody on the rebound on the offensive end. Turns into a WWE match in the fourth quarter. Had like 3 reviews in a minute. But yeah, the Warriors' offense just played phenomenal after a slow start. They didn't hit a wall in the fourth quarter. Like, Jimmy was amazing all night, super intentional scoring wise. I don't think he's even thought about passing any of these drives. He's just going straight to the rim. I love the early third quarter. Like, everybody was getting involved. Post getting involved to start. Curry, then you got Moody. I don't know who the hell Moses Moody's feeling like. I guess he was feeling like prime Steph out there. First quarter did suck, but better second quarter. The defense was still a little bit too loose for my liking. Getting bent out of shape too easy. Rebounding need to be better, and just let Draymond handle Cat 1v1. But yeah, Pods, I don't know who the hell Pods is feeling like tonight. But I love the Jimmy-led unit. They play exclusively through him. The Jimmy-led unit, a dog shit first quarter. The Jimmy-led unit really saved it. And with Dre's 3-point shooting going back down to earth, plus the increased turnovers, he's the odd man out there. But they continue to put the ball in his hands. Teams really just don't care. They stop guarding him. And then he's got to shoot, because there ain't really nothing else going to get involved offensively. But he could cut his turnovers in half if he wasn't scared to score the basketball. Early, the Warriors were getting abused on the boards and throughout portions of this game. Well, the starting lineup, though, they need to can it. Like, there were times where it's good. There's times where it's good, but it's been a net negative for more than a month. Yeah, they only play the first few minutes of the first and third quarter. Yeah, closing's more important, but being last in first quarter points per game this deep in the season has to matter. You can't just keep playing the starting lineup. Like, yeah, Moody had a really good 3-point shooting game tonight, but are you going to trust that to be consistent until he proves otherwise? Steph and Dre had terrible starts, but luckily Steph had a really, really good second half. But the defense was terrible early on. Moody was getting destroyed defensively. Like, fucking Josh Hart on a line drive went right by him. But luckily, at least Moody was able to hit his threes tonight. Like, the defense, he had a bad night defensively, but at least offensively, he was able to hit his shots. But I did like what I saw offensively, looking at these shooting splits here, seeing 53% shooting, or what they shoot from the field. 54%, I like seeing those 20 out of 45 threes made. I like seeing those 26 assists. Only 12 turnovers. I like seeing all that. Moses Moody's defense was frustrating, but 7 of 9 on threes was huge. Sell high on him. Like, if you can get a good trade him. Now, Pods was amazing. Shoot of 8 of 9. Hit quality shots. That's just... Man, the Warriors were able to get away with a short stint of tiny basketball to start the fourth quarter thanks to Cat getting into foul trouble. The Knicks go equally as small. Also, playing even basketball looks okay when you're up 12 with Steph going off. Yeah, hopefully Steph's not, like, he said something about the quad contusion. Hopefully it's not, like, too bad. They do play the Hornets on Saturday, I think on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So if there's a game to miss, maybe that one, but I don't want Steph to miss any games. Guy Santos told Steve Kerr he doesn't think his ankle sprain's bad. It's nothing official, but it sounds like good news. So that's some more news coming in here. So that's some good news. That Guy Santos isn't like, his ankle isn't hurt that bad. He might probably miss a game or two, but I don't think it's anything bad. But yeah, let's talk about this game tonight. I really went over the talking points there. Steph had a really good second half. Jimmy was super aggressive tonight. Moody, while his defense was frustrating, he hit, 7 threes does make up for it. Pods played a really damn good game off the bench. And Horford played pretty good on the defensive end of the ball, made some good passes. So let's get into it. So the Warriors, they improved to 23-19, 15-6 at home. They scored 126 points. They scored 30 in the first quarter, 32 in the second quarter, 37 in the third quarter, and 27 in the fourth quarter. The Knicks, they dropped to 25-16, 9-12 on the road. They scored 113 points. They scored 35 in the first quarter. They actually started the game up 31-14. So that's also why I don't give a shit that they didn't have Jalen Bronson. They started up by 17. They scored 24 in the second quarter, 20 in the third quarter, 26 in the fourth quarter. So for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, had 7 offensive rebounds, 14 of 22 from the field, hit one of his 3 3-point attempts, 3 of 5 from the line. Draymond, 6 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of 4 from the field, and 3 of 3 at the line. Post, 5 points, 2 of 9, 1 of 6. I don't know what's happened to his 3-ball. Like, the defense is better, but the 3-ball kind of just disappeared for the most part. Curry, 27 points, 7 assists, 10 of 17 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3. And Moody, 21 points, 7 of 10 from the field, and 7 of 9 from 3. Santos, 3 points, 1 of 1 from the field, and 3 with 1 rebound and 1 block in 5 minutes before he sprained his ankle. Horford, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks, 2 of 5 from field, 1 of 2 from 3. GP2 took 2 shots, missed them both, had 6 rebounds, 3 assists. D'Anthony Melton, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks, 2 of 8, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He didn't shoot good from 3 tonight, but most of those attempts were in the fourth quarter. Pods, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 8 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3. Will Richard, 3 points and hit, took 1 shot from 3 and made it. Warriors shot 54% from the field, 44 from 3, 20 of 45, 10 of 13, 77% from the line, 30 rebounds, 26 assists, 12 turnovers, 7 steals, 6 blocks, 10 offensive rebounds, 28 defensive rebounds, and 16 fouls. For the Knicks, they were missing Jalen Bronson tonight, but they still had a really good scoring from like Miles McBride, Mikal Bridges, the original gangster OG and Boyo. Except I'll say this, he travels a lot driving to the rim. I swear he travels every single time he goes to the basket. But still, McBride, 25 points, 6 assists, 9 of 16, 6 of 12 from 3. This dude's a sharpshooter, man. Miles McBride's a hell of a shooter. Bridges, 21 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. Josh Hart, 5 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of 7. Carl Towns, 17 points, 20 rebounds, 6 for 14, 2 of 4 from 3. The original gangster, 20 points, 10 of 20 from the field, off the bench. Jordan Clarkson had 11 points, 4 for 11. Landry Shamet, 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field, and 3. And then nobody else really over. Tyler Kolak, 0 points, 5 assists. Hut Porty, 1 point. For the Knicks, they shot 46% from the field, 37 from 3, 14 of 38, 15 19, 79% from the line. 42 rebounds, 20 assists, 11 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 15 offensive rebounds, 27 defensive rebounds, and 14 fouls. So yeah, man, the Warriors get a 126-113 win. They improved to 4 games over 500 finally. So let's go talk about who the Warriors' next game is. Their next game is Saturday against the Charlotte Hornets. To end this week. So good way to start the week, beating the Blazers and Knicks. See if they can beat the Hornets. And then in their next 2 games at home against the Heat and Raptors before they go back on the road, I think, for 4 games, I believe. So, yeah. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace, and have a good night.